Hey, Jack Squad. How everybody doing today? Hope all is well, and I hope you're making it happen for yourself. You got to make it happen for yourself, right? I ain't going to be on here long, y'all. First of all, make sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell so that you'll be notified when I upload new videos and go live. All of my social media information down there in the description box. My email and my Cash App. You want to donate to my channel? My Cash App. If you got something you want to say to me, my email. Right? We still doing the t-shirts, as you see. I wore mine today. Make it happen for yourself. That's a statement. Make it happen for yourself. We got the red with the black lettering. We have the red with the white lettering. And we have the white. Okay? Make it happen for yourself. $25. Small, medium, large, extra large. 2X is in white only. You email me your full name, full address, your color, and your size. I'll email you back what your shipping and handling will be. And then you can Cash App me your total. Easy peasy, right? And I know y'all got them income tax checks. I know they there. First of the month, income tax, paycheck. Come on, y'all. Get these t-shirts for me, right? So anyway, I got on here real quick to say thank you all of my subscribers. New subscribers, welcome to Jacquie with a Q. Everyone that participates in my live, who's given me comments, who wished me well for my birthday. Thank you, right? I really appreciated the birthday wishes. A special shout out, like I said before, to Jeanette. And Jeanette was a subscriber. Now she's my girlfriend, right? Friend, right? She is from here, and her friends are here, and she lives in Charlotte. She came back here to celebrate my birthday with me. She took me to a nice cigar bar called Fellowship. It's owned by Cam Newton. The ambiance was nice. The food was delicious, y'all. I meant to take a picture of the food, but I ate it. It looked so good, I started eating it, right? I did take a picture of the dessert, which was the pound cake. Pound cake, let me just start from the beginning. The food. So I had asparagus, macaroni and cheese, and lamb chops. Now, I had already saw the menu. When she told me a couple of months ago about it, I had looked at it and saw the menu, so I already knew what I wanted whenever I got there, not knowing that she was going to take me there, right? And they told me, I met her friends, and they told me that the macaroni and cheese I was going to be scraping the pan, come in a little skillet, right? Child, it was so good. It was so good. Asparagus had a drizzle of something sweet. I'm not sure. I don't know what it was, but it was delicious, right? I enjoyed myself. The ambiance was nice. People were smoking cigars. But so the cigar smoke didn't bother me because it wasn't smoke. The cigar smell didn't bother me until a guy next to me started smoking. And then I switched seats and it was fine, right? So, but the next day, my purse, my mask, maybe my wig. I know my mask and my purse smell like smoke though, right? But I enjoyed myself. It was nice. Her friends were nice. I had a good time. I hadn't giggled out, because I ain't been nowhere. When I go somewhere, I went by myself. So I hadn't been out with anybody in a couple years, y'all. And I'm a sociable person, so I really, 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 really enjoyed myself. So shouts out to Jeanette. I thank her very much. My newfound friend. She's coming back down here for her birthday, and we're going to do it all over again. Her friends are very friendly, very nice. I was a little concerned because, people can be funny acting and territorial, right? But it was a good time. It was a good time. And so for everyone that cashed out me or super chatted me, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Let me tell y'all what happened yesterday on my birthday. So my car, I have a foreign car. So my car had been sputtering a little bit. It did it like last week, and then maybe a couple weeks before that, it did it once. I didn't mention it to my son because a lot of times I just don't talk about nothing because I want it to go away, right? Told y'all that before. So, and I don't have a mechanic here. See, in Cleveland, I done told y'all before, I had my main man, Junior. I met Junior through my ex And we had broke up, and Junior was still my mechanic. Junior had been my mechanic for 15 years before I left. I trusted him explicitly, right? And then once I bought my house and moved near him, you know, he would come to the house, or I would take my car, he'd bring me home. He's like family to me still. I gotta call him. That's my guy. And he was always honest, he was always fair, and he didn't try to go up in me, right? And every woman needs that, because when you go to get your car done, they think you're stupid. Like, I know about raggedy cars, I just don't know how to fix them. But I know what's wrong with them, and I know what it should cost and all of that, right? So anyway, I didn't have a mechanic down here, and I've been looking at asking people. Everybody was acting like they go to the dealership. Dealership high, that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? But maybe they do, the people I asked, or they was somebody way out. I am in Decatur. I know it's some hood Negro mechanic, shade tree, good peoples around here. Let me tell y'all what happened. So my car was acting up yesterday as I was driving. I was like, oh, Lord, right? Because it acted like it didn't really want to go. You know, and I knew once I moved, the car was going to be the next thing, because it's just how the cycle of life is, right? So, and I was prepared for it. So I just didn't want it to be, you know, foreign cars cost a lot. My son had bought that. I've never had a foreign car because of that reason, right? It costs too much to upkeep and maintain. But I guess God thought I could deal with it, right? So, and I'm grateful for it. So it was acting up. I said, oh my God. So I was talking to my son, and he was like, and my oil change was due yesterday on my birthday, but I knew it wasn't oil because the check engine light was flashing. I never seen that before, right? So I said, okay, all right, here we go. So he was like, take it to AutoZone and let them do a diagnostic, but really you need to go to Jiffy Lube. But it was in the afternoon. So I go to Jiffy Lube, they give you a more extensive diagnostic, right? So I go to AutoZone. When I get out the car, see, God is so good. That's why you got to be good, y'all, because this is a testimony right here. God is so good, right? He know I've been wanting a mechanic. I didn't have a mechanic in Charlotte. My son found somebody. It was like 30, 35 minutes away, and I only used them once, right? I had my truck. So, God knows I want a mechanic. I want a mechanic, right? Been looking around. So, because the mechanic is very important when you got a vehicle. I need you to call you and tell you what's going on. And you can say this, and that. Okay, I can fix it on this, and that. I don't play about my car. No raggedy car. I don't play that, right? Because that's how I get around. That's how I get my money. That's how I do what I need to do, right? So, it was sputtering. So my son did that. So I get out the car to go into AutoZone. These two dudes in a truck pull up and say, you need a mechanic? I was like, yeah, how y'all know? It was like, you're at AutoZone. I was like, oh, okay. So the guy on the driver's side looked a little younger than the guy on the passenger side. And the passenger dude looked like he knew more just by looking at him, right? Y'all know I study people. So as soon as I said, yeah, the guy on the passenger side sat up and looked like, okay, I got this, right? So I was telling him what it was. And basically all I needed, my son had told me, was a coil pack, and the spark plug's basically a tune-up, right? So, but I wanted to get it diagnosed first because of the check engine light. So they said, well, go on in there. They was like, oh, that ain't nothing. I said, well, I got a foreign car. Everybody can't work on them. No, that ain't nothing. So the bigger, older gentleman said, hey, I don't worry about it. Just go on in there, let it diagnose, come back around in the back. I did not know so I go in there. Let me tell y'all this. I go in there. They so busy, they give me the diagnostic thing to do, right? So that's okay. I'm going to take it around the back. Child, when I got around the back, it was a whole mechanic shop back there. So all kind of Negroes back there working on cars, all kind of hoods up. I said, oh, this is where they at. Because in Cleveland, dudes used to be in the front, not really working, but they would help you, and, you could get with them, and then they go somewhere and, bring it to their house, whatever. You can hook up. You can link up with somebody at the AutoZone. Child, but they stopped that. They stopped that in Cleveland. They stopped that some years ago. Child, and I never saw it in Charlotte. It could have been back there. I never saw it, right? Child, it was back there. I said, oh, it was like auto repair heaven, right? Because I went to a big name place, and they charged me a whole bunch of money. My muffler came off when I first moved here. I can't afford that. So, went back there, girl. They was working, right? They was working. Now, there was a few little iffies back there, right? So the guy I talked to now, he said, Um, uh, Go in there and get the stuff. After he put the diagnostic on there, he said, let him read the codes, right? So I go in there and let him read the codes. So it wasn't bad as I thought. It was a PCV valve. But he said if I get the coil and the spark plugs, that wouldn't matter because it's not really the PCV valve. Okay, cool. The PCV valve didn't cost nothing, $5, $10. It didn't cost much anyway, right? Easy fix. Okay, cool. I'm feeling good. I strut on back in there. I get the stuff. They didn't have the coil pack, but they had it at the AutoZone down the street, on the same street, but down the street, thank God, right? So I go back and tell him, listen, I'm getting ready to go down here and get this other part, and give me your number, and I'll be right back. Now, I had a conversation with the man and said, I need a regular mechanic. So if you do well, you'll be my mechanic, because he acted like he knew what he was talking about, right? He said, yeah. So I go down there and do that, come back. On the way back, I needed to go get the money. So I was calling him to tell him, I can get the money now, or when you finish working on it, you can go to the bank with me and the ATM, and I'll, give you the money then, right? He didn't answer the phone. Y'all. So I knew it was some shit in the game. I said, oh, boy. But it was a bunch of dudes back there. Now, mind you, there was one guy back there that looked like he was about his business. He had on his knee pads. He had on his headset, not no earbuds, headset. He had his 9mm on his side. He was going to every car. Everybody was, reaching for him, grabbing for him, talking to him, right? But I got Buddy. Buddy said he can do it. Okay. I get back there. Buddy ain't there. He gone. He gone, y'all. We done made all these plans, got the price. He done told me what his price was, all of that. So dude that was with him in the truck, I said, where dude go? He said he went home. He had to go home. His girlfriend called him. What? Let that man get some money. He said, well, he got a young girl and he got to go and this and that. Now I'm pissed. I'm pissed, right? So another little dude walk up, older man, right? He looked like he knew. But once I got to talking to him and he got to fooling around, I was like, But if anybody know how to fix on cars, tune-up they can do. That's basic, right? So he was already helping somebody else. So what he was doing was trying to he was trying to hold me up so I wouldn't go nowhere. He lifted up the hood, untook the thing off the motor and all that, right? Now, in the meantime, I got to use the bathroom. So I want to pull off because I need to use the bathroom next door. Anyway, dude didn't have NAN 2. Not NAN 2. So the guy saw it looked like he was running the whole situation back there. He had to use his tool. And then he needed his expertise to get the stuff off to put the spark plug, the coil pack in there, right? And the spark plugs. It's a whole little situation there, right? I looked at that man like, please, because I don't have to be a little dude. He was a little dude. He seemed like he was in a hurry. Like, relax, nigga, I'm going to pay you. You're going to be on to the next car. He reminded me, let me tell y'all something. He took me all the way back to 1989. When, you get a crackhead to do some work and then you got to stand right there with him and watch him and talk to him and keep him calm and reassure him and all that. I ain't got time for that. But I had to do it, right? Because he was going to tear up my whole everything. The man was like, hold on. Just be cool. Just calm down, right? So I said, listen, please help him. Don't go nowhere. Even though he was working on something, everybody else was calling him. I said, please. So in the meantime, Buddy couldn't get it off. Dude, basically, the other guy had to basically do the work, right? And it was simple. It was simple. Once they got the parts off I watched what they did. Shit, I can do it the next time. For real. So you got to have the right tools, though. And dude didn't have no tools, so he had to use dude tools. Anyway, it worked out. I got the guys who knew what he was doing card. He's going to be my mechanic. We had a good conversation. He's going to be my guy. So I got something accomplished, even though, because it was a foreign car, it cost me $300, y'all. The coil pack was $100 something. I had to pay the people to do it. And then, so I had got the spark plugs. And then when the guy that knew what he was doing, he saw the spark plugs, he said, oh, no, you can't use those. Your car ain't going to run like shit. You got to go in there and get them other ones. I had to go in there and get them Bosch spark plugs, and they was damn near $100. I ain't never paid that much for no spark plugs. So, thank God I had it. But it was a lot on my birthday. But it worked out. Right? It worked out. And I got a mechanic, and I got my car fixed, and it's running smooth, right? And if anything ever go wrong, I got Buddy number. I can call him. Plus, he was a mobile. He was a mobile mechanic because he had his truck with all his tools. That's why everybody was over there because he had all the tools, right? So when I paid little dude, he had to give Buddy, I think, about half of it because Buddy did the work, gave him the expertise, and he had his tools. But like I said, it all worked out. It was my birthday. God was going to let it work out, and I'm happy. And I just want to say thank you guys for all of the support and all of the uplifting and all of the everything that y'all do for me, right? I'm getting ready to go in here. I just got in the house. I'm going to go ahead and make me some tuna. I got some eggs boiling for some albacore tuna, right? I'm going to go in here, eat, take all my clothes off, and enjoy TV. My favorite thing to do. Y'all know that's my favorite thing to do, right? So anyway, I just want to tell y'all thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button. I'm going to be uploading some content starting tomorrow. Now, you know tomorrow is Midweek Magic, so I have that inspirational, motivational thought. I'm going to go live somewhere in my day. I got to come home. Let me tell y'all something. That was so busy. I got to come home on my break at lunchtime because my water heater stopped working. And so, but the part came today, and the plumber guy is going to fix it tomorrow. So probably when I come home, I may go live or something, when I get home. But anyway, I'm going to do the inspirational moment, midweek magic, y'all. And I just want to say thank y'all and appreciate y'all, love y'all. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my evening at home, right? That's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to enjoy my evening at home, and y'all be safe and be cool. That's what